Hello friends, welcome to Classic Masala Hut. Today we are going to make Christmas special plum cake. The first important step is to soak the dry fruits and nuts. Traditionally, they soak the dry fruits and nuts in some rum, but today I am not going to use rum. Instead, I am going to use grape juice. Now for soaking, I have taken 1½ cups of black raisins. Black raisins gives nice taste to the cake. So I have taken 1½ cups. Let's add it to a bowl. You can also mix ½ cup of golden raisins to it. Next I am going to add 1 cup of cherry cut into halves. 1 cup of fruit mix or tutti frutti, then 1 cup of nuts. I have here almonds, cashews and walnut, and I have chopped them finely. You can also add dates if you prefer. Now I am going to add grape juice. 2 cups of grape juice, or if you are using rum, then use 2 cups of rum. We need to add until the dry fruits are completely immersed. Now I am going to cover this and let it soak for minimum 2 days. If you want to make it instantly, then you can boil the dry fruits and nuts along with this grape juice for 4 to 5 minutes and allow it to cool completely, and then add it to the cake mixture. This is how it looks after 2 days. See, the raisins are nicely soaked and most of the juice are absorbed by the raisins. Looks perfect. Next I am going to caramelize the sugar to get that nice color. You can also use brown sugar if you prefer. So in a saucepan, add ½ cup of sugar and also add 1/4 cup of water. Once you get this nice brown color, add ½ cup of boiling water. If we add cold water, then the sugar will crystallize and it will take lot of time to get into proper shape. So add hot water to prevent crystallization. And once you get this watery consistency, turn off the heat and keep it aside. Our caramelized sugar is ready and we need some spices for this plum cake. So I have taken 1 cinnamon stick, 4 cloves and 3 cardamom. Now I am going to add this to a blender. If we grind only these ingredients, then we will not get that nice fine powder. So what I am going to do is, I am going to add ½ cup of sugar to it and then I am going to grind to get that nice fine powder. ½ cup of sugar and grind it to a fine powder. It smells awesome and you can see there are no traces of spices. It's perfect. Next I am going to make the batter. So for that, in a large bowl, first goes in the eggs. We need 5 large eggs. Next I am going to add 1 cup of melted butter, 1½ cups of sugar. We need 2 cups of sugar for this recipe. Remember, we have already used ½ cup of sugar while grinding the spices. So add the rest of the sugar. Next add the powdered sugar and the spice mix. Mix it nicely and combine well. Now after mixing, I am going to add the dry ingredients. 2 cups of all-purpose flour, that is maida. 1 teaspoon of baking powder. ½ teaspoon of baking soda. And ½ teaspoon of salt. Now after adding, mix it again. We don't need any electric beater. Wire whisk or spatula will do just fine. Now after mixing, I am going to add the caramelized sugar. Make sure the syrup is cooled completely before adding into the mix. Next I am going to add 1 tablespoon of vanilla extract. And finally, I am going to add the soaked fruits and the nuts. Add it along with the juice Do not drain the juice completely. We need some juice in the cake mix. Now after adding all the ingredients, mix it well and incorporate everything into the batter. This is the consistency of the cake mix. It should not be very thick. It should be like this. Perfect. We are left with only quarter cup of juice. We have used most of the juice. Now I am going to transfer the batter to a baking pan. I have taken a 10-inch pan and I have greased the sides with some butter and I have placed a parchment paper inside. Now let's transfer the batter. If you don't have a 10-inch pan, then you can use 2 medium-sized pan and bake it for 40 to 50 minutes or until the toothpick inserted at the center comes out clean. That's it. Our cake mix is ready to go into the oven at 350 Fahrenheit. Now after placing it inside the oven, we need to bake it for 70 to 80 minutes. Now our plum cake is out of the oven exactly after 1 hour 15 minutes, that is 75 minutes. It smells great. Now I am going to transfer this to a wire rack. Now our delicious plum cake is ready to be served. Do try this recipe at home, and if you like this video, please subscribe to our channel Classic Masala Hut. Spread the joy of cooking.